back to work.
Maniacs, I know it's been a while. Life can get in the way around the holidays, you know what I mean? Anyway, this here is action-packed footage of all the events that took place during our Niagara River ride way back in 2015. The machines featured in this video are 2006 RXP 215, 2006 Cowie 15F, a modified 2011 RXT 215, and a 2012 GTI SE 155. The mods on the RXT at the time consisted of a 260 supercharger, cold air intake, soulless prop, and Works intake grate. It has been flashed by Les Cook and hauls ass. In this section of the river, we were passing the Sir Adam Beck generating stations on the right side, and up ahead on the left is the New York Power Authority station. The water around these hydroelectric dams can be treacherous as water levels and flows change often without warnings. This creates dangerous turbulence and strong undercurrents, resulting in several of the mini whirlpools you can spot in this footage if you watch carefully. While the camera wasn't rolling, one of those little whirlpools you might spot caught me by surprise. My machine turned 45 degrees, which nearly launched me off if not for my kung fu grip on the bars. I ended up with my left knee on my right footwell, and my right knee was in the river. Had my footwells been deep like those found on the RXT, I would have been dealing with some heavily bruised nuts, I'll tell ya. Prior to this adventure, the RXT rider and myself had toured this river a month earlier in one of these massive 1100 horsepower Whirlpool jet boats. In my opinion, that is by far the safest way to scope this river out. It was also a pretty decent way to start my surprise bachelor party.
Okay. What would the comm spot? What would the comm spot? Where Lou's going?
That supposed calm spot up ahead ended up kicking Lou's ass. You'll see later in this video that that same spot nearly capsizes my Kawasaki and my buddy's GTI at the same time. Given the speed of the current and the size of those waves, I didn't want to risk a collision with the capsized machine or my buddy Lou. I was waiting for a slightly calmer spot. Here I found my desired calm spot, but when I tried to get close, I undershot my entry into the heavy current. Rather than try and chase him down, I decided to circle ahead and retry.
Trying, Lou? Shit. Ditch the machine, grab on, ditch the machine. Ditch the machine, grab on. Grab on, I gotta pull you over. Grab on. You what? Okay. Shit, rock. What? Okay. Okay. You okay? The machine's got bilge pump, it'll be fine. I know, I just was worried it would get sucked down. Because this shit's pretty big, right? We'll get it, we'll get it.
In the heat of the moment, I made that statement thinking the bilge pump would prevent the hull from filling with water. This is only true if the machine is right side up. Since the intake for the pump is mounted near the bottom of the engine bay, it wouldn't start pumping out until the capsized machine was mostly submerged, and probably on its way to the bottom. At this point, we had recovered the machine, and it only got a little bit banged up, so I'm feeling pretty pumped, and I'm trying to take in all the amazing sights this river has to offer while we're heading away from the really tricky stuff. Here you can see the machine is fully recovered and its rightful owner is on board giving it a thorough inspection. Here are a few pictures I took after the fact, showing the damaged hood and the damaged lid for the glove box.
Huh? I bet.
At this point, we're heading up the Devil's Hole Rapids just to take some pics, rip around, and check out the jet boats. We didn't really expect anyone else to ride the big waves after the earlier mishap. I believe these undercurrents that nearly dismounted myself and my buddy on the GTI are what capsized the RXP earlier on. If you're not quick to throttle out of it, you're going for a swim.
So crazy. Oh shit. I think we're in their way.
Here my brother was just intending to ride up the wave and then drift back, but his approach was a little bit too aggressive. Unfortunately, I turned off my camera expecting a big fail and another rescue, so the only view we have is from his chest-mounted GoPro. Alright Maniacs, that pretty much sums up all the action we encountered when we rode on this crazy river a few years back. In this last tidbit of footage, I had moved my GoPro to the extra risky hood mount that has lost me not one, but two GoPros over the years of recording wave jumps. I appreciate you giving me a bit of your time to share my experience. Don't forget to crush that like button, and please share this epic footage to all your riding buddies.